This is Bill, and welcome back to the Western Lair. Tonight, you're resting on a quiet wooden porch beside a peaceful mountain lake, while the last traces of sunlight fade slowly across the water and the distant western peaks darken beneath the evening sky. A cool breeze drifts gently through the trees. The lantern beside your chair glows softly against the old wood, and somewhere out across the calm frontier, the sound of an old radio carries through the stillness of the night. Tonight, we're listening to two adventures from the Lone Ranger, one of the most legendary Western programs ever broadcast during the golden age of radio. First airing in 1933, the series became an American classic through its unforgettable frontier action, heroic storytelling, and the timeless partnership between the Lone Ranger and Tonto riding across the Old West. We begin tonight with Wagon Train Escape, first released in 1939. A dangerous frontier tale of survival, outlaws, and desperate travelers somewhere beyond the western trails. So settle back beside the lake, listen to the mountains growing quiet beneath the stars, and ride into another western night here at the Western Lair.
The western United States faced many dangers. The country was rough, the trails were poorly marked, and the Indians were hostile. But worst of all, outlaws found it easy to join the emigrants, and when the right moment presented itself, to rob the honest settlers of their money and property. The wagon train, which started out from Pine City under the leadership of Asa Johnson, faced this danger, and might never have reached its destination if it had not been for the masked rider of the plains. Return with us now to those thrilling days when the West was young. From out of the past come the thundering hoofbeats of the great horse Silver. The Lone Ranger rides again.
Come on, Silver! There's going to be trouble in Pine City. We've got to hurry. Hi-yo, Silver! Away!
The sheriff's office in Pine City was in the front of the building, which also housed the county jail. As our story opens, Duke Austin and his partner, Shorty Fowler, walk up the steps and...
That's the sheriff's horse there, Shorty. I reckon he's in all right. If he ain't, we're... One side, Injun.
Me not in way.
Why, you know
Come on, Duke. We ain't here to start no fight with a redskin. We're here to talk to Billings. Make trouble, maybe the sheriff will change his mind.
Well, remember this, Injun. Next time you see me, come and stay clear.
I'm too not afraid.
Come on. Howdy, Sheriff.
You the fellers Billings sent for?
That's us.
Then come on in and shut the door.
Can we see him?
Not with guns on, you can't. Until I see if you're carrying any spare shooting irons or knives or such.
Sure. Go ahead, search us.
Uh-huh. I don't find anything.
We can talk to Billings alone, can't we?
Why should you?
Why,
It's this way, Sheriff. That skunk held us up once back in the Dakotas. We'd like to find out what he done with the stuff he stole. Maybe he won't be so anxious to talk with the law around.
All right, go ahead. Through that door there and down the hall. You'll find Billings in the third cell you come to.
Thanks, Sheriff.
Mind you ain't in there too long.
Just a few minutes is all. Better close this door behind you, Duke.
Yeah.
That must be where he is. Hey, Billings, you there?
I sure am. Howdy, Shorty. Oh, there, Duke. Yes, I'm glad to see you fellas.
You sure got yourself in a mess, didn't you? Anybody around to hear what we say?
I'm the only boarder the county's got.
How in blazes did they get you, Billings? This is the first time I ever heard the law tripping you up.
It wasn't the law, blasted.
No?
It was a masked fella. If I ever get my hands...
masked fella. Well, how'd it happen?
You heard about me holding up the cafe last night, didn't you?
We heard little.
Well, everything was going fine. I'd made the barkeep hand over the cash, and I threw some shots at the lamps to cover my getaway. Hey, shut out the light! Stand where you are! I'm clearing out! And the first one of you to stick your nose through this here door will get a taste of lead! Hold still there, fella. We're making cracks. Get up there! Get up there! There he goes, Silver! Come on, boy! What the? Get up! Get up there! Pull up there! Out of my way! Come on, Silver! I'll show you! Take this back! Out! Pull up! Pull there! Oh, you rope me! You're choking me! Let me loose! Let me loose, blast you!
Oh, Silver! Oh, boy! Oh, I've been on your trail, Billings. I got here too late to prevent that holdup, but not too late to see that you're turned over to the law.
Masked. Who are you?
Get
What do
off
you
that
want?
horse.
No. Let me loose. Let me go. They're after me. Can't you hear them coming? Let me get out of here.
I hear them, and I'm leaving you for them to get out of that saddle. You won't escape them on foot.
But I
Quick,
said-
before I drag you out.
The rope.
They'll stay around you. Here, I'll take your horse.
Hold that man. Don't leave me here.
Come on, Silver. Come on, boy.
Wait. Come back. My horse.
Up with your hands.
Grab him, fella. Take him up. Take him up. Don't shoot.
Who's that hombre that rode away?
I don't know, Sheriff. But by heavens, I'd give 10 years of my life to find out.
You already have. Because if you don't spend the next 10 years in jail, I'll swallow my boots. All right, head for the jailhouse. I'll get going. Come on. All right,
So the masked fella tripped you up, Billings, without you even knowing who he is, huh?
No, blast him.
Well, what you want to see it for? And how'd you find out where we was?
You fellas got to get me out of here.
No, you don't, Billings. None of that for us. We joined up with a wagon train, and we're heading west. And we aim to steer clear of trouble.
Yeah, at least ways for a spell. Billings, you ain't said how you found us.
I seen you when I was looking over the ground yesterday. Seen your wagon, too. What made you fellas throw in with a bunch of greenhorn emigrants?
Oh, just figured a change of scenery might be healthy.
We're heading in the new country, Billings, and growing up with it.
More likely you got some scheme to get them emigrants cash.
Well, that's our business, and we're tending to it. Sorry we can't mix in with yours.
Now, hold on, fellas. I'd help you out if you was up agin it.
Yeah? I can just see you doing it. Nope, you called on the wrong customers, Billings. Like Duke said, we're sorry, but it's just no dice.
Look
Come
here.
on, Shorty. We're wasting our time.
Now, wait. I'll pay you cash.
Huh? Cash?
Well, now that's more like it. Thought you might mention something like that before you was through.
How much cash?
$100.
Shucks, now I know we're wasting our time. Well, so long, Billings. We'll look you up when you get out.
200.
Now, why don't you come right out with your top price without all this fooling around? Give us $500 apiece and it's a bargain. But we ain't taking $1 less. Just ain't worth it to us.
That'd be $1,000.
Uh-huh.
What if I ain't got that much?
Yeah, most likely you ain't. But that's nothing to us. Except it means you'll be staying here.
All right, I'll give you 1,000. 500 apiece.
Don't tell us you didn't have to give back what you stole from the cafe last night.
I got the 1,000. Hid away where I made camp. I left it behind just in case I ran into trouble.
Good enough. Now all you got to do is tell us where the cash is hid. We'll go after it, and if we find it, then you're as good as out right now.
Get me out first, and then I'll take you there.
No?
You heard our terms.
You blasted crooks.
Ain't you a little mixed up? You're the crook. We're honest fellas. You being behind bars and us outside proves it.
You won't double-cross me if I tell you how to find the cash?
Never heard of us double-crossing anybody yet, have you?
All right, I'll tell you. But if you don't play square, I'll get even somehow. You see if I don't.
That evening, two stealthy figures avoided the light thrown from the windows of the sheriff's office and stole toward the rear of the jail. When they reached the barred window that marked Billings' cell, one of them quietly called out,
Billings,
Who's there?
keep your voice down, blast it. It's us, Duke and Shorty.
So you didn't double-cross me.
Of course we didn't.
The sheriff's out front. Go around, pull a gun on him, and make him let me out. Then we'll hightail.
Nothing doing. You'll get yourself out.
But what do you...
Here, take this gun. You got it?
Yeah,
Holler for the sheriff. When he gets there, throw down on him. You make him let you out.
But why not you fellas?
We're doing enough as it is. We got to get you out of town, don't we?
You promised you would.
Well, what chance of doing that will we have? There was no we helped you. We ain't going to have the law after us. You can bet on that.
All I want is a horse. The masked fella took mine.
You won't need no horse. We got a better scheme.
Yeah?
You're going along with a wagon train when it pulls out in the morning.
Now, look,
You'll do like we say, Billings. We give you a horse and turn you loose, and the first thing we know, the law will have you back. You'll be telling who gave you that gun. What you're going to do is travel with us, so we know you won't talk.
Then how about them emigrants? How am I going to hide from them?
Don't you worry your head about that. We'll hide you safe enough right in our own wagon.
Now, go ahead and do like we told you. Call the sheriff. Make him let you out, and then throw him in your cell and leave him there. Then join us back here, and we'll run for the wagons.
Didn't you bring no horses with you at all?
They'd leave a trail and make too much noise. Now get going.
All right. Wait out there for me.
We'll be right out here, Billy.
Sheriff! Hey, Sheriff, come here. Hurry up, Sheriff. Hey, Sheriff.
What's all the noise for?
Come here. I want to show you something.
Show me something. What's wrong?
Just take a look at this, mister.
I'm gone.
You're right. When you unlock this here door pronto, or I'm using that same.
Where'd you get that? How?
Shut up and do like I told you.
You-
I ain't bluffing. If you think I am, just call my bluff.
You won't get away with it.
I'll worry about that. What you've got to worry about is whether you can unlock this door before I pull the trigger.
You got the drop on me, but by
Bless ya.
thunder, I'll find out who gave you that gun, and when I do, he'll set in jail along with you.
You'll have to catch us first. Now get in there.
Huh?
Go on, get in where I was. It's my turn now. I'm locking you up.
Why,
I
you...
ain't got the time to argue with you. There.
When I get out again, I'll have every man in town looking for you.
When you get out, Sheriff. When you get out.
Help! Help! Deputy! Ernie! Hey, where are you? Get me out of here! Help! Help! Deputy, come here! Let me out!
The sheriff's deputy heard the lawman's shouts and released him. Posses were formed at once and every trail watched, while the town itself was searched thoroughly for the escaped outlaw. Even the wagon train camped just outside was investigated, but with no result. Tonto aided in the search, and then, when morning came and still no trace of Billings was found, the faithful Indian returned to the camp he shared with the Lone Ranger.
Whoa, Scout, whoa. I expected you back last night, Kimosabe. What kept you?
Outlaw feller. Get way.
Broke jail? But how'd it happen? Where'd he get to? Who helped him?
Him pull gun on lawman. Make lawman let him out.
Yes? Who gave him the gun?
Me not know that. Them not find outlaw.
Whoever gave Billings a gun must have given him a horse, too. He's likely a long way from Pine City by now.
And that not right.
No?
Him hide someplace. Him not right way. Me look all round town. Not find trail.
That doesn't mean he didn't ride out of town. He could easily have followed one of the well-traveled trails, and the prints of his horse would have been covered.
Him not do that.
How do you know?
Lawman ask fella ride to town on trail. Them not see him.
Oh,
Posse follow trail too. Them not see him.
then he must be hidden in town. Perhaps with the man who gave him the gun.
Look everywhere. Him not in town.
The wagon train?
And search wagon train too. Wagon train leave now, though.
I don't understand that. He couldn't disappear into thin air. If Billings isn't in town, then he must have either found a horse somewhere and made his escape with it, or gone with a wagon train.
Tonto know him not take horse.
But you said the wagon train was searched.
That right.
This is bad. I was afraid Billings might do something like this. That's why I asked you to stay in town for the day and keep an eye on things.
Tonto see two feller talk to outlaw.
You did? When was that?
4-5 hour 'fore sun go down. Them talk to outlaw in jail.
What did they have to say?
Me not hear. Me try, but not get close.
Wonder who they were.
Them from wagon train. Look like bad feller.
You're sure they were from the wagon train?
Did
the sheriff investigate? Did he question them?
But him not find outlaw.
Did you see anyone else call on Billings before his escape?
No, at all.
Billings was helped by someone. Is the sheriff still watching all the trails?
Him do that.
I don't know in what way, but Tonto, I've got an idea that wagon train and the two men who called on Billings in jail had something to do with his disappearance. Here, Silver. We'll soon catch up with the immigrants. When we do, we'll stay out of sight until tonight. And I want you to point out the two men who talked to Billings when he was in jail. Steady, Silver.
Tonto do that.
Come on, Tonto.
Get him up, Scout.
Hi-yo, Silver! Away!
The curtain falls on the first act of our thrilling Lone Ranger drama. Before the next exciting scenes, please permit us to pause for just a few moments. Now to continue our story. In an effort to find and recapture the outlaw Billings, the Lone Ranger and Tonto followed the wagon train. That night, the emigrants made camp out on the prairie. Duke and Shorty walked from wagon to wagon, talking to various members of the party, among them Asa Johnson's leader. But finally, they returned to their own wagon, which had been placed at some distance from the others, and...
Listen to them galoots. Here, singing. We'll take care of them later on. We're safe enough so far. There ain't a fella we talked to that suspicions we had anything to do with Billings getting clear.
Yeah. All the good did the sheriff to search the wagon train before we pulled out this morning was to make old Asa hopping mad at the law. Here we are. We're going to sleep inside the wagon, ain't we? That way we...
Up with your hands.
What, man?
Call out. Tonto.
No, me here.
A redskin.
Keep still. Tonto, I want you to search their wagon yourself while I have a talk with these fellows.
Tonto, do that.
Hey, look here. Stay away from that wagon. What do you think
You
you're
know
doing?
who we're after.
But what are you doing?
We know you're Billings' friends. You've had something to do with his disappearance.
That ain't so.
No?
It ain't, I tell you. The sheriff knows why we went to the jail to see that fella. He robbed us one time. We were just trying to see if he'd tell us what he'd done with the stuff he stole from us.
No?
Now tell that redskin to stay clear of our wagon. He ain't got no right to interfere with
He'll
us.
do as he's been told.
But he ain't
the
got
sheriff
no...
made a search, but he may have overlooked something.
He didn't pass up nothing.
We'll find out. If Billings isn't here, we'll leave you alone. We're going to make certain, however.
We'll show you
Keep
can't
your
do it.
hands up. Don't make another move like that.
You'll pay for this. Better take it easy, Duke.
Take your friend's advice.
But what if the redskin's trying to steal something? What if he's
We're
trying to get...
not outlaws.
Then what are you wearing that mask for?
That's my business.
There's the engine coming back.
Find any trace of him, Tonto?
No, me not find him.
You looked everywhere?
There, you see, we told you.
Now clear out and leave us alone.
Very well. Come, Tonto.
The next time you show up here, mister, you and that Indian part of yours, we'll be ready for you. That's a warning you better mind.
We probably won't be back. If Billings isn't with you, that's all we're interested in.
Good riddance.
We ride to town now.
Tonto, we're staying on the trail of this wagon train.
Why we do that?
I'm more convinced than ever that Billings is here somewhere.
Each day saw the wagon train farther along the westward trail. Twice the emigrants stopped at water holes and replenished their water supply. But after the second time, the masked man raced back to his camp.
Oh, Silver. Oh, boy. Oh, there. Tonto,
What matter?
I think I've discovered where Billings is.
That good.
If I'm not mistaken, they chose not only the most natural hiding place, but the one place no one would think to look.
Where that?
I'll show you tonight.
It get dark soon.
Yes, the wagon train is making camp now. They'll have their evening meal and then turn in early. And Tonto, as soon as the camp is quiet, we'll act.
But the Lone Ranger did not know that at the same time he made his discovery, he himself had been seen by Duke. The outlaw rode back to his wagon and...
Whoa there, whoa there.
Didn't find no game, huh, Duke?
I seen plenty.
Well, why'd you shoot some then? We need fresh meat, and here you come back without...
Shut up and listen to me.
What in blazes is ailing you?
Where's Billings?
The front of the wagon under some blankets. Now, don't go to worrying about him. There ain't going to be nobody nosing around here now.
No? Well, that's just where you're wrong.
Huh?
Guess who I seen snooping around today?
Snooping around? What are you talking about?
The masked fella.
You're loco.
Loco, am I? You think I didn't, and you're the one that's loco. I was just drawing a bead on some buffalo when I seen that big white horse of his cut out from a gully and head north.
He said he was clearing out.
Uh-huh, but he didn't. So you see what that means?
He still suspicions us.
Right. And as long as he keeps hanging around, we're likely to be caught.
I'd give a heap to know who that feller is. Did he see you?
I doubt it. I was laying down using a rock for a rifle rest. He wouldn't have seen me unless he'd knowed where to look.
Then maybe...
Yeah?
Maybe we could find where he's made camp and get rid of him. Then
I got a better scheme.
What's the matter with getting
There's
rid
plenty
of him?
the matter with it. What about the redskin? How do we know we can handle the two of them fellas together? What's more, we don't even know if we can find their camp.
Well,
and if we did and got rid of both of them without no trouble, how do we know the law back in Pine City didn't put the masked fella up to following us? Then we'd be blamed for the killing.
If you got a better idea, let's hear it.
We won't get rid of the masked fella. We'll get rid of Billings.
What?
Keep your voice down, you idiot. Sure, why not? What's the matter with that?
But he paid us to get him clear.
Uh-huh. And we got the cash, ain't we? He can't take it away from us.
Yeah, but
Look
that
here.
don't...
No matter what the masked fella's suspicions, nobody knows for sure that Billings is with us. Ain't that right?
I reckon.
Get rid of him and nobody will ask questions. Because nobody can prove he was with us.
Duke, maybe you're right.
You bet I am. We've got Billings' cash, so there's nothing to be gained by keeping him alive. And with him out of the way, we're in the clear.
But how?
How'll we do it?
Yeah.
You leave that to me. I'll think of a way. Hey,
Now what?
tomorrow. Tomorrow's when the wagon train has to follow that mountain trail.
Yeah? What of it?
I'll tell you what of it. I got a scheme already. Shorty, you just listen to this.
Shorty, Duke, and Billings slept inside the wagon. The following morning, Shorty woke up just before sunrise and wakened Duke.
Duke. Hey, Duke.
What's the matter?
Duke, wake up.
Huh? What? Oh, morning.
We'd better get Billings fixed, Duke. Camp will be astir in another half hour.
Yeah,
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm going to wake Billings up so as we can say goodbye, that's all.
But, Duke...
Don't you worry. Hey there. Wake up, Pard. Come on, get the sleep out of your eye.
Oh, golly, is it morning already?
The sun will be up before long.
We're getting ready to leave.
We ain't Billings, but you are.
Say, what do you mean?
I just waked you up so me and Shorty here could sort of say goodbye to you.
Say goodbye. You and Shorty? I don't get this.
You will, Billings, you will.
You ain't planning on double-crossing me, are you?
Now, whatever put a thing like that in your head, Billings?
You are. You're up to something. Don't lie to me.
Now,
I paid you to help me escape. I give you cash. You can't.
Now, don't take it so hard, Billings.
Don't double-cross me. I'm your pard.
Don't go to yelling.
Shorty, you ain't turned on me.
Why don't you finish it up?
Wait. No, please, stay back, Duke. No.
There. Is he out? He's out cold. Now get me them ropes and a gag. Hurry before he comes to again. Yeah, sure. And Shorty, by the time we've got across the hills today, we'll be in the clear. In the clear, Shorty.
Gagged and bound, Billings was hastily concealed in the hiding place that had served him before. Not long after the camp awakened, the wagons were lined up, and once more they were on their way. The trail led across a barrier of hills. On one side of the wagons, almost scraping the hubs of their wheels, rose a sheer cliff. On the other side, a canyon fell away for 1,000 feet. We see Duke now as he climbs from the rear of the wagon to join Shorty on the seat.
Get along there, you critters. Get along.
Move over, Shorty.
Yeah. You got it all fixed?
It'll break off and fall into the canyon any minute now. I seen to that.
What'd you do?
Pulled out a couple of the nails holding the platform to the wagon. Just enough so with the weight of the barrel, it'll let go.
And fall right into the canyon, with Billings inside the barrel.
Now you see why I told you to make sure our wagon was the last one in line today.
You mean in case the barrel breaks when it hits the edge?
Sure. This way there's no one behind us to see it.
Slick enough. And when folks notice the water barrel's gone, we just tell them the platform was too weak to hold it. Nobody's going to think anything about a barrel being missing.
It ought to be dropping right quick now.
Get up there. Get up.
Maybe I ought to go back there and take out a couple more nails. I thought it'd...
Wait. There she goes.
Take a look. The barrel never even hit the side of the trail.
And that's the last we'll see of Billings.
Let's stop and
Nothing
see
doing. We'll keep right in line, just as though we didn't figure it was anything important.
Hey, pull up. You gotta stop.
Huh?
The wagon's ahead. They're stopping. Pull up before we run into them.
Oh, there. Oh, up there.
There's Asa walking this way. Howdy, Asa. What are we stopping for?
Howdy, Duke. Hello there, Shorty.
What's the matter?
That's what I come to ask you. I've been riding with Dave just ahead of you there, and I thought I heard... Oh, I see what happened. Your water barrel broke away, huh?
Yep, took a tumble into the canyon. But that ain't nothing to trouble about.
I think it is.
What?
That blasted masked fella.
Where'd you come from?
I've been following behind you. Asa, I think it'd be worth your while to stop here until you sent a couple of men down into that canyon.
What first, stranger?
The water barrel that fell down there didn't contain water.
Look here, you're crazy. Come on, Asa, let's get moving.
I'm sorta interested in what the masked hombre's got to say, Duke. Go on, stranger.
I think you'd be interested to find out just what was in that barrel. Do as I say. Send someone down there to investigate.
Won't hurt nothing, I reckon. I'll get
No,
Dave.
there ain't no use in doing that. It's only an
What are
old...
you getting so head up about, Shorty? You ain't done something wrong, have you?
Why, of course not. But
Then you ain't got nothing to fear if Dave goes down to have a look like the masked hombre says. So I just
But
hit
listen,
Dave.
wait.
Yeah?
You ain't really going to waste our time like this, are you? You ain't going to be fool enough to stop here just on a masked man say-so, are
I
you?
reckon I am.
Oh, no, you ain't. What are you... Oh, my hand!
Slap leather, Shorty, and you'll get the same.
My hands are raised.
Now then, Asa. You believe what I told you?
That I do, stranger. And I'm sorry I didn't take your word for it before.
Tonto,
Me bring, feller.
Well, I'll be... It's Billings.
the man you thought you'd sent to his death in the canyon.
But how'd he get free? How'd he
You
get
knocked
here?
Billings out this morning and put him in that water barrel. The same hiding place you used to get him out of Pine City.
But I
It
didn't.
was the best hiding place you could have used. Nothing's more valuable to a wagon train than water.
Now, look here,
Quiet.
you...
It never occurred to anyone that that barrel didn't contain water. I didn't guess it myself until I noticed that twice you passed up water holes without filling it.
Blast you, so that's how you guessed it.
Right after you put Billings into the barrel this morning, Tonto and I took him out again and put in stones instead. But when I told Asa where Billings had been, he wouldn't believe it. That's why we had to make you think we were going to search for the barrel in the canyon. Your own fear confessed the truth.
Tricked.
Not only that, but since your attempt on his life, Billings has told what he knows of your plans, that you were staying with the wagon train only long enough to locate the money and valuables these people have.
That's a lie. We never schemed no such thing. You can't take Billings' word for that. He
Try
double-crossed.
to kill me, would you? Well, maybe I've got to go back to jail, but I'll see that you fellas go right along with me. I'm testifying to everything again you that I know.
Hail, Silver, away! Come on, Silver, old boy! There's adventure on the trail ahead! Hail, Silver, away!
That was Wagon Train Escape. The lake beside the porch has gone quiet beneath the night sky, while distant mountain winds drift softly through the trees beyond the shoreline. Up next from the Lone Ranger comes the stage to Dodge City. Another frontier adventure filled with danger, fast trails, and the long ride across the Old West tonight here at the Western Lair.
Come down to us through the generations, and nowhere in the pages of history can one find a greater champion of justice. Return with us now to those thrilling days of yesteryear. From out of the past come the thundering hoofbeats of the great horse Silver. The Lone Ranger rides again.
Come on, Silver! Faster, boy, faster! Hail, Silver! Away!
Sam Slater never missed a chance for easy money, no matter what was involved, as long as there was little risk for him. When he learned about Sarah Thompson and that she was traveling alone on the stage to Dodge City, he made it a point to sit next to her for the last part of the journey, ignoring the young lad who sat across from them.
So, you're going to your uncle's place, eh?
Yes, Mr. Slater. And that's the third time you've said the same thing.
Well, I sort of run out of talk. But you want to be sure of one thing. Be mighty careful in this part of the country.
My uncle will meet me in Dodge City.
Well, if he don't, if he's late or something, you just trust me. I'll see that no harm comes to you. Like I say, you've got to be mighty careful of outlaws.
Thank you, Mr. Slater, but I'm sure my uncle will be...
You, don't know much about Dodge City, do you?
No, I don't.
Full of outlaws. Yes, sir, and any one of them would steal your cash before you could turn around.
Don't worry, they won't have the chance.
I sure hope not. I expect you got the money in a safe place, ain't you?
Mm-hmm.
Not in your baggage.
Why?
Well, them thieving coyotes could carry off a bag as easy as nothing. It's been done a lot of times, I can tell you. Of course, if you got it in the pocket of your clothes or something, you'd have to carry you. It wouldn't be so easy. Now, if you want me to, I could get your bag from the top of the stage, and you could change the hiding place.
We're almost to Dodge City, Mr. Slater, so I don't think that will be necessary.
I hope your uncle's there to meet you.
I'm glad we'll be there before night comes.
Yep. It's a bad place to get to after dark, especially for a girl like you. Women folks are scarce in Dodge City. And the handsome ones just ain't.
Thank you.
I'll be glad to get the cash from your bag now, and keep an eye on it for you till you see your uncle.
No, thanks.
It ain't safe to leave a sizable sum in your bag, like I say. Of course, if it's just a bit of cash you don't mind losing.
I'd mind losing it, all right. It's all I have left after paying the expenses for Pa's funeral.
It'd be a doggone shame to lose it. What'd you say your uncle's name was?
Ned Sawyer. Do you know him?
Sawyer? No, can't say that I do.
He has a cattle ranch beyond Dodge City.
That's so. Now, that'll be mighty nice for you. Your uncle told you much about Dodge City?
Oh, yes. He wrote to me all the time, and then...
Did he ever mention the Lone Ranger to you?
The Lone Ranger?
Ah, you sound like you heard as much about him as some of the folks around here.
Oh, my goodness, no wonder. Uncle Ned said he'd be a dead man if it weren't for the Lone Ranger.
No.
That's right. Uncle Ned wrote and said there was a man named Gopher Gage.
Who?
Gopher Gage. And from what my uncle said, he must be a dangerous outlaw.
Dangerous? Aye, ma'am, there ain't a man in shoes this part of the West who'd cross that critter.
Really?
He's a polecat. Like you said, a right dangerous one. Line up all the toughest outlaws in the country, and Gopher Gage is the sneakingest, meanest one of the lot.
Oh.
How'd your uncle happen to meet him?
When he tried to steal Uncle Ned's cattle money, he wouldn't tell the hiding place, so Gopher Gage shot him. I don't know how it happened exactly, but just then the Lone Ranger came in and then...
And Gopher Gage lit out, eh?
Yes.
Sounds just like him.
Well, Uncle Ned wrote me all about it. I just got the letter before I left home.
I don't like to scare you none, Miss Sarah. As long as Gopher Gage is alive, he ain't going to rest till he squares things with your uncle. He never once stages it after something he didn't get.
But Uncle Ned said he'd left.
He might have left, but he didn't go far. He'll stay in hiding. That's why he's called Gopher. And then when he sees the chance, he'll come back and get your uncle.
You mean you think he's still around here?
Yes, ma'am, I do. And I sure hope your uncle has plenty of cowmen around. He'll need every one of them for protection.
Whoa there. Whoa,
Well, here we are in Dodge City.
I wonder where Uncle Ned is.
Hi there, fellas.
Oh, there he is. There's my uncle in that buckboard.
Say there.
Uncle Ned.
I'll get your bag down for you, miss. Load it on the buckboard if you like.
Oh, thank you.
Won't take but a minute.
Come over here, honey. Let me have a look at you.
I'm coming.
Right pretty, ain't she, huh? That's Ned's niece. Right handsome girl. She'll make all the young fellas sit up and take notice.
Well, come this here. You're all grown up. Why, the last time I saw you, you was a kid in pigtails.
You didn't think I'd stay that way now, did you, Uncle Ned? How are you?
Oh, fine. Just fine. I can't get around as much as I'd like to, darn it, but I will. Come on, get up here. Where's your baggage?
Oh, a man who was on the stage is getting it for me.
Well, that bullet of Gage's almost finished me. First time I've been to town since the varmint shot me.
Here's your baggage, ma'am.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, stranger.
It's all right. Always glad to help a lady. Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. That was nice of you.
Well, I reckon we'll head for the ranch now. I want to hear all about your paws being sick and everything that happened to you.
Oh, Uncle Ned, everything happened so quickly. But I'm glad to be out here with you. Tell me more about this man, Gopher Gage.
Oh, you'll hear about him. Most everybody does that comes to these parts.
And tell me more about the Lone Ranger.
Get up there.
Yeah, first time Ned's been to town since his accident.
Yeah, don't look none too good. But that niece of his is sure a handsome girl.
Yep, sure is. Hey, look at the youngster that was on the stage.
Maybe he's the one the stranger spoke about.
Looks like he might be. Oh, he's coming this way.
I'm looking for Sheriff Jenks.
That's me, Bob.
Oh, my name is Dan Reed. I was told that you'd have my horse waiting for me.
What's the horse's name?
Victor. He's a big white stallion.
Seems like a lot of horse for a young fella like you.
Oh, he is a lot of horse. But I can handle him. I was taught to handle him.
Come this way, Dan. Just came in on the stage, huh?
Yes, sir.
Hard trip?
No, sir. I hope we don't have far to go. I'm in a hurry.
Who was the gent that left the horse for you, Dan?
A friend of mine.
Oh, he was a nice-looking gent.
Yes, sir. Hey, that's Victor. He sees me. Hi there, Victor, old boy.
That white critter must be most as big as the horse this here Lone Ranger rides. Ever seen the Lone Ranger?
How are you, Victor? Golly, it sure is good to see you. But thanks for taking care of him, Sheriff Jenks.
Don't mention it.
I hope he hasn't been saddled too long.
Nope, I was told you'd be in on the stage, so I kept him saddled.
Well, thanks again. Get up, Victor.
Does look like the Lone Ranger's horse. I wonder.
Dan, I'm glad to see you.
It's great to be back.
Did you enjoy your visit with Mustang Mag?
Yes, sir. But I've got to tell you, there was a thief on the stage.
Oh, did he rob you?
No, sir, he robbed a girl. Ned Sawyer's niece.
Ned Sawyer?
Yeah, she spoke of you and what you did for her uncle.
Are you sure the girl was robbed?
I saw a fella called Sam Slater do it. He took her bag from the stage. But before he handed it down, he cut a hole in it and stuck his hand in and drew out money. I didn't tell the sheriff. I suppose I should, but I wanted to talk to you first.
Did this fellow Slater stay on the stage?
No, he walked away from town on foot. I noted the direction.
Good. As soon as I saddle up, we'll go after him.
I knew I'd see you in a few minutes. That's why I didn't tell the sheriff.
All right, Dan. Give me a hand with the saddle. We'll see about recovering that money.
While the Lone Ranger and Dan set out to follow Sam Slater's trail, Sarah began unpacking her bags at the Sawyer Ranch. Ned, resting in a chair after the exertion of the trip to the station, wound up his tale of the outlaw, Gopher Gage.
Well, like you said, that's the last I ever seen of him. And to tell you the truth, I ain't hankering for another meeting.
Oh, you're right. He doesn't... Uncle Ned.
What's wrong?
My money, it's gone.
What?
I had it right here in the corner of my bag. And look, the leather's been cut. It's gone, every bit of it.
Oh, you might have put it somewhere else. Maybe...
No, it was here. That man on the stage.
No, you better look careful, sir.
But you can see for yourself where the bag's been cut. No wonder he was so interested in where I had my money.
What do you mean, child?
His name was Slater, and all the way into Dodge City he kept telling me I should watch my money. Then when he took my bag from the
He could have
stage...
taken the money then.
Yes, that's it. But what'll I do? Everything I had in the world was in that
Now,
bag.
don't you worry, man. I'll get my boys together right away, and you tell them what this fella looks like. We'll start after him.
Wait a minute.
Yeah?
This Slater man, could he have been Gopher Gage?
The fella that brought them bags over to the buckboard? Nah, he was tall and skinny. This here Gage is short and heavy. They'd have been the same ones, I don't know, to believe me. Hey, Ricky, you better go out and give that bell rope a couple of good yanks. That'll bring the boys in.
All right.
Yes.
Where?
Right outside the door there on your left.
Oh, yes, I see it.
They'll be here in a minute. Once they get a description of the varmint, he's as good as cut. Won't get far in this country.
But I can't prove he took the money, Uncle Ned.
You're sure he's the one that took it, ain't you?
He's the only one who could have.
Well, we'll put 2 men on his trail.
While the men from Sawyer's Ranch set out to find Sam Slater, the Lone Ranger and Dan were already close on the trail of the man who'd ridden into Dodge City earlier that day.
Golly, you don't suppose he could have gone far, do you?
No, not if he were on foot, as you say, Dan.
I watched him leave the station, and besides...
I think we're on the right trail, Dan.
You think he could belong to Gage's gang?
No, Gage works alone. Always has.
I thought there was something funny the way he kept talking to Miss Thompson, asking her about her money and everything.
It's a good thing you kept your eye on him.
Yes, sir. I remembered what you told me. I watched him pretty close. Hey, look over there.
Oh, Silver.
Oh, hope it.
Steady, big fellow.
Oh, that looks like Slater.
He's been shot, Dan.
Gee, you're right.
Wait, let's see if he's got that money. No, just as I thought.
You mean it's gone?
Not a sign of it. 2 riders headed this way.
Hey, maybe they're the ones who killed Slater.
They're riding slowly, as if they were following a trail. Mount Victor, Dan.
Yes, sir.
Steady.
Hey, Whitey, look.
Not so fast, you two. You masked.
Yeah, that fellow on the ground there looks like Slater. Well,
Now, this man's been shot.
just full of news, ain't you? Did you take the money from him?
When I give the word, Dan, be ready to ride.
Speak up, you. Anybody wearing a mask in these parts has a lot of explaining to do. Now, the money ain't on this hombre, Slim. These 2 must have killed him and took it.
In that case, we'll take the 2 of them back to Mr. Sawyer.
All right, Dan, ride. Crouch low.
Get up, Victor.
Stay put, Mr. I'll fire!
I'll Silver! Away!
The curtain falls on the first act of our Lone Ranger story. Before the next exciting scenes, please permit us to pause for just a few moments. Now, to continue our story. The Lone Ranger and Dan found Sam Slater mysteriously murdered and robbed of the money he'd stolen from Sarah Thompson. Discovered by Ned Sawyer's cowhands beside the body, they had to flee in order to continue their search for the man who killed Slater. They followed the tracks of the horseman to a stream of water.
Hey, golly, they stop here.
Yeah, whoa, Silver, whoa.
Oh, boy.
I'm afraid you're right, Dan.
What are you going to do now?
Let's ride upstream a bit. I don't expect to pick up the tracks again.
Yeah, it's beginning to get dark, too.
There's one man who always lost his pursuers by hiding his tracks in the water.
Gopher Gage?
Yes. He's in the vicinity waiting his chance to get back at Mr. Sawyer. As long as he stays in this part of the country, Sawyer's in danger.
Are you going to warn Mr. Sawyer?
We'll have to do more than that. Come on, Dan. We're going to the Sawyer Ranch.
Get a picture.
Come on, Silver.
In a thicket just off the bank of the stream, a rider stood beside his horse, his cruel eyes narrowing as he watched the two white stallions disappearing from view.
The Lone Ranger. On the trail of Gopher Gage again. Let him trail me. Someday I'm going to drop that hombre if it's the last thing I do. Yeah, there's just two things I'm waiting to do. Get Sawyer and the Lone Ranger. All right, come on. Hey, wait a minute, you mangy nag. He's still around. Yeah, them two varmints is well on their way to Sawyer's by now. Wait till they tell the old man Gage is still around. Yeah, throw a scare into him, it will. Not half the scare he'll get when I'm holding the gun on him the next time. Get up on this horse. That's it. All right, get up there. Across the bank. Easiest money I got my hands on in a long time. If I hadn't been sneaking around Dodge City, I never would have seen that fool taking it. Oh, there. Oh, boy. Oh. That Lone Ranger's at Sawyer's. I'm heading the other way. Ain't ready just yet to meet up with him. But when I do... Get up there, boy.
Meanwhile, as darkness fell, the two cowhands gave up following the trail of the masked rider and his young companion to return to the ranch house. As Ned Sawyer listened to their story, his expression changed from amazement to satisfaction.
There was no catching them once they got a start.
Never saw anything traveling all my life like them two white horses.
And you say one of them was masked?
Yes, ma'am. The other one was a youngster. Found him right beside Slater's body.
What about the money?
What about it? It was gone. That masked feller made off with it.
We followed them, but it was getting so dark you couldn't keep to their tracks.
You boys have done a fine job.
Boss, we just missed it, I tell you. We'd have been a few minutes earlier, we'd have caught them in the act of murder.
Yeah, it's a darn good thing I ain't depending on your brains to run this ranch.
We'll start out again the first thing in the morning, Mr. Sawyer. By golly, I'll comb the country for him, and when I catch up with him...
Catch up with him? You might as well try catching that grease light. Answer that door, will you, sir?
Certainly, Uncle Ned.
Howdy, miss. Your uncle... Oh, there he is.
Howdy, Sheriff. What can I do for him?
I wanted to know if your boys here caught up with the masked man.
If they caught up with him?
Yeah, I met him when they was looking for him.
You didn't find him then, Sheriff?
Nope, not a sign. Figured maybe you might have. When they told me what happened, Ned, I said I'd give him a hand. Say, I saw that Slater fella getting off the stage, but I didn't see him steal no money.
Yeah, like as not, you were too busy chewing the fat, Sheriff.
What do you mean, Ned Sawyer? I ain't got eyes in the back of my head.
No, I guess you ain't. If you're looking for a masked man, you're on the wrong track. I can tell you that much now.
You seem to know a lot about this for sticking so close to home.
What kind of a horse was the rider on, boys?
A white one.
Sure, and I guess you didn't hear what he called the horse either.
I didn't hear him say. Hey, that's him.
You're covered.
Well,
Two guns and a mask. You're an outlaw and you won't get away with this.
Keep quiet, Sheriff. I reckon we met before. I can hardly call you stranger.
Hello, Mr. Sawyer.
Tell these men here I'm not after their money.
Put your guns away, boy.
Can't trust anybody with
You heard me. I said put 'em away. Rick, you don't know this man. Well, he's the Lone Ranger.
Lone Ranger?
Mr. Sawyer, I've come to talk to you about Gopher Gage.
Yes, that's what I figured.
He has the stolen cash, and he's still in these parts. He's not going to rest till he gets even with you.
Oh, no.
I'm sure of it.
I feared as much.
What have you got in mind?
We must bring Gage out of hiding.
Yeah, he's too smart.
No good trying to track him down.
No, you're right there, Sheriff. He's too smart to be tracked. But he can be tricked.
Tricked?
Yes. Gage is proud, isn't he?
So darn proud he brags no man ever lived long enough to identify him.
Except Ned Sawyer.
Yes, that's right.
His pride's had a bad jolt. That's why he's staying here. To finish off what he started.
What are you driving at, mister?
This is what I'm driving at. Sarah Thompson shot the man you two found dead.
What? You're local.
I don't see how
Why,
she...
I never did. I was right here all the time. I never even saw that man after I got off the stage.
There's a reward for Gopher Gage, isn't there, Sheriff?
There sure is. Ain't any man ever had the nerve to try going after it.
Sarah has.
What?
You're out of your mind.
Gopher Gage.
No one except Ned can identify Gage. So the man Sarah trailed and killed might very easily be the outlaw.
You mean pay the girl the reward for Slater that's supposed to be for Gage? It don't make sense to me.
You don't have to actually pay the reward till after Gage is caught, Sheriff. But a rumor going around town would stir up a lot of excitement, wouldn't it?
I reckon it would. Almost any man in the West would give his eye teeth to have that varmint out of the way. Good and bad, they all hate him.
So, if it were known that Sarah captured him and received the reward for doing it, there'd be quite a celebration in town, wouldn't there?
Be enough to have Dodge City a partying for days. But you ain't a-planning to send a girl out to catch Gage, are you? 'Cause I can tell you right now, I won't stand for
I'm
it.
beginning to see what he means, Sheriff. You just ain't listening close. You can start a story in Dodge City that the man found in the woods was Gage and that Sarah killed him herself. That's what you mean, ain't it?
That's right. Then, on the night of the celebration...
As Sheriff Jinks prophesied, the next night, Dodge City staged a celebration that rivaled the 4th of July. In the midst of the merriment, on the tip of every tongue was the story of the Sawyer cowhands, and Sheriff Jinks himself told over and over.
Yes, sir. By golly, I'll believe anything now. A girl, mind you. Get and go for Gage.
Land sakes, I don't know how she managed it, but it certainly was a great day for this town.
Big as a minute she is. Yes, sir, and she caught up the schemingest varmint in the West.
She ought to get twice the money.
Here's to Sarah Thompson. Bless the day she come to Dodge City.
On the edge of the crowd outside the Golden Peacock Cafe, a short, square man laughed bitterly.
A woman's gonna make Gopher Gage a laughing stock of the West. I'll show him. To laugh out of the other side of the mouth when I get through with him.
Turning on his heel, the small, heavy man walked in the crowd, mounted his horse, and rode off.
Get up there.
Reining up near Ned Sawyer's ranch house, he dismounted.
Boy, oh, steady there. This time I'll finish what I started. Sawyer regret the day he ever set eyes on Gopher Gage.
Yes, who is it?
Got a message for you from the sheriff.
What is it? Gage.
Yeah. Mind if I ask myself in?
You
Just came to finish off something I should have taken care of a long time ago. All right. Close that door, Sawyer.
What is it, Uncle Ned? Is there...
So, this is a girl what's been bragging she killed Gopher Gage.
Uncle Ned, is this the outlaw?
Yes, this is the outlaw. Took me a long time to get around to finishing your uncle off. Now I got another job to do.
Oh, wait a minute. Gage.
You know darn well you didn't get that man.
I know.
Shut up! Make me the laughing stock, will you?
I only wanted to get the money
You'll
for...
be sorry you ever heard of that money. Thought you could claim to have killed me and get away with it, huh? Get the reward.
I didn't mean any harm. Uncle Ned said you looked a lot different.
Your uncle's the only man that ever lived to tell what I look like. That'll soon be changed.
I'll show you where that reward money is, Gage. Kill me, but free my niece.
I'll get the money. Don't you worry about that. Where's it head?
Let Sarah go. Let Sarah go, and I'll show you where it is.
Sure, I'll let her go and have the sheriff on my neck. Now, you already pulled one trick, Sawyer. You ain't living to trip me up again. That don't happen twice.
But you can't kill Sarah. You wouldn't.
Shut up and sit down over there.
But
I said sit down. You too.
Yes, sir. What are you going to do?
Where's that money?
Unless you let my niece go, Gage, you ain't ever going to get a word out of me.
All right, Sawyer. Ain't wasting any more time. You in... Who's that out there by the window? Masked. I'll show him.
Watch out!
Get back, Sarah. Out of the way.
My hand.
Look out!
He's reaching for that other gun.
I'm warning you, Gage.
You're under arrest, Gage.
Under arrest?
I heard all they needed to in the next room. If you wasn't already wanted, I'd get you anyway.
I'm mighty glad you shot that gun out of his hand when you did, masked man.
This is just two more things again, you, Gage.
A double cross, that's what it is.
You're darn right it was a double cross.
Thanks, Miss Thompson, for helping us capture him.
You told that story to get me to come out here.
We knew you'd come. All we had to do was wait for you.
So now, Sheriff, once you get Gage to jail, you'll probably recover Miss Sarah's money. And she has a reward coming besides.
I'll get out. And when I do...
You won't get out. The jail in Dodge City ain't as easy to get out of as it is to get into. Tie him up tight.
Well, that puts one of the worst killers in the West right where he belongs.
And he was a long time getting there, too.
Yes.
But we never would have caught him if it weren't for the Lone Ranger.
By golly, you're right. I sure owe him a heap of thanking. Where is he?
He was here just a minute ago.
Well, now, that was the stage to Dodge City. Another peaceful evening slowly settles across the frontier here at the Western Lair. Outside the porch, the mountain lake reflects the quiet glow of the night sky, while distant pine trees sway gently beneath the cool western breeze. The lantern beside the rocking chair flickers softly against the wooden porch, and the old radio fades quietly into the calm stillness of another long western night. This is Bill for the Western Lair, thanking you for spending another evening beside the mountains with us tonight. If you enjoyed these classic adventures from the Lone Ranger, be sure to subscribe for more vintage Western radio, frontier stories, cozy Americana nights, and timeless rides across the Old West. Until next time, keep the lantern glowing beside the lake, and the radio softly playing through the night.